Dear colleagues, let me present you the paper Ranking of Universities in Statistics, a shift toward excellence that I've co-authored with my peers, Stamenkovic and Bjeladinovic. Again, for today, includes introduction, methods and data, results, including remarks and reference list. So with the expansion of university rankings as the valid benchmark of quality, number of policymakers and key stakeholders such as students are advocating the need for subject rankings. The rationale is rooted in overcoming the mesmerizing effect of highly profiled universities, even if their reputation can rely on subject areas that are not enrollment interest or desire of future freshmen. So consequently, a significant portion of leading university ranking methodologies has launched subject rankings, and similar to the global rankings, Times Higher Education, QS, and Shanghai ranking established themselves as the leading authorities for subject rankings. So the global rankings of academic subjects, the Shanghai rankings, gained much of the attention, with 54 subjects presented in 2020 edition, and a major shift occurred in implementing Q1 journals in 2020 edition instead of all journals in particular subject category. So having this in mind, we wanted to provide an in-depth evaluation of the performance of the leading universities in subject of statistics, while including not solely Q1 but all JCR journals. So as a case study, we obtained data containing Web of Science articles in JCR category statistics and probability, with year publication 2014 and 2018, published by the researchers from the leading 200 universities in the subject of statistics. So 6 universities have been excluded since their names in Shanghai rankings have not entirely matched with the name Web of Science database. So for each obtained article, Q1 to Q4 classification is assigned according to the JCR statistics and probability and the observed articles publication year. So in total, more than 33,000 of papers have been scrutinized. Harvard leads the field both in the terms of total number of papers and Q1 papers, and one should note a particular spectacular result of Princeton universities with 64% of articles being in Q1 journals. So if you observe, we can see some differences in terms of even within leading universities, not to mention as we browse through the list. For instance, two universities with quite interesting comparison of, for instance, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill and California, Berkeley, closely ranked with Q1 articles. However, in terms of total number of articles, we can see that North Carolina has a significantly higher number of articles. All of it speaks for itself that we need to include not solely Q1 papers, but consider the entire performance of universities. For instance, Chinese universities, although they continue to surge in the number of JCR Q1 journals for statistics, the results are below expectations, and some similar findings can be included for Brazilian universities and, for instance, for University of Belgrade, Serbia, with the most of research being published in low-tier journals. So limiting subject rankings to Q1 journals has triggered much of the changes in the ranks for world-class universities, and it has some profound consequences for the lower-tier universities. One of the potential for improvement could be to weight, for instance, articles in Q1 to Q4 categories, so you can include entire performance of universities with particular weight being given to the articles published in better ranked journals. What one good aspect of this shift could be the acting as the catalyst of change and shift attention to researchers with admirable Q1 performance in order to better support their scientific endeavors. Reference list. Thank you so much.